From today, the My Taxi app drivers are permitted to charge an extra €2 booking fee. In the past, My Taxi had requested drivers discount this NTA-approved fee for their customers. On the line is Joe Heron, President of the Irish Taxi Federation. Joe, good morning, and can you tell me, are your drivers going to include this new fee?
Oh, I certainly think that they will, and they most certainly should. It would be my opinion that this should never have ceased to be operated. This was put in for a reason, and it goes back many, many years, but it's just a €2 charge to compensate for both their time and expenses in travelling.
It is an electronic method for hailing a cab. When you press the button, it is not booking a cab, because you're not ringing a company to say, if you've got a driver parked in the car park, would you send them down to my gaff? I want to be going to town. What all the app is doing is it connecting you and helping the taxi driver by just finding the fact that he is driving by with an empty cab. So how in the name of God could that be booking a cab, and why should they be charging €2 for that? Why don't we just all go back to phoning into cab companies?
Yeah, well, it's the same thing. It is really, if you look at it, it's even in the NTA's ruling, it says by telephone, email, smartphone app, fax, text or letter.
And that's been very pedantic. It's hailing.
No, that's what it is. I'm not being pedantic at all. I'm telling you what's written there. And the point is that it may not be quite outside your house in the fashion you say. Most jobs drivers travel for, and it is to compensate for that distance.
You heard Tim Arnold saying it's busier now than it is at Christmas. Like it's boom time for taxis, it would appear.
I represent taxi drivers, and most of them wouldn't say that it is necessarily like that at all. I'm not saying it isn't improved, it has improved.
So it isn't the same as ringing and saying, can you come to my house? It's technology matching the nearest taxi driver to your house. I have to say, on a personal basis, I find myself using taxis a lot more because the call-out charge isn't there.
It saves the taxi driver money when you think of it as well.
With the €2 charge, I know it's only €2, I think it would make me think twice about flagging a taxi from my home using WhatsApp.